You know what I'm saying? We back, bro, with another reaction, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I somewhat fixed my, computer. So, we back with the reactions, man. We gonna be grinding the reactions, bro. Cause y'all messing with them, gang. We gonna be grinding the reactions. Enough with all that intro shit, man. Let's get straight into it, bro. Cause y'all know how this shit go. The minute you record a long ass reaction, they gonna copyright and all that extra. Let's get straight.
You know how sometimes you start an anime and then all of a sudden it's just kind of like, well, we all have some regrets when it comes to anime that we gave a chance and instantly regretted watching, or at least figured it wasn't worth the time we invested in. Luckily for you, this isn't the case at all for the videos and anime we have prepared for you today. Since today we will be talking about the top 10 anime I am glad I gave a chance. But before we begin, beware of the following spoilers, and also, if you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and press on that bell icon to set us all to be notified about all our latest.
See, I don't want to get spoiled from an anime. I mean, I don't really care if I get spoiled, but if it's like an anime that I would consider, bro, I'm gonna have to skip that segment of the video, just like I did. I think that last time I reacted to it, it was at the end of the video. So if you tuned in that long, you would know. But if I come across an anime, bro, that I really want to watch, I'm gonna have to skip it, bro, because I can't get spoiled. I want to know what's gonna happen. I don't want somebody to tell me.
Latest new videos. And with that being said, let's dive in.
I'm pretty sure, bro, all of these animes you're gonna say that's underrated, I'm pretty sure I probably watched at least 65% of them. I'm gonna be real. But I don't know, because like I said, I never reacted to this video. I never watched this video, not once. I just seen the thumbnail, and I'm reacting to it with y'all. We reacting it together.
Into the list. And coming in at number 10 is Fire Force. Now,
Fire Force, and like I said, man, I watched this way back. I heard they just came out with some new seasons. I said new seasons, a new season. They came out with another episode. I heard they have hella fan service back. Hella fan service that was in the first episode, and I'm like, dog, I'm not watching for no fan service, gang. I'm watching for the plot. I'm watching for niggas to be ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But Fire Force is definitely one of them animes I'm glad I gave a chance as well. So, yeah.
Immediately, all of you are just going to be like, Fire Force? Really? But we'll get into that. But anywho, here's a fun fact for you. For those who didn't know that before, Fire Force is actually the prequel series to Soul Eater. Spoiler alert, Sheen.
Wow. And that's crazy, bro, because I think somebody had mentioned that to me before. Somebody had mentioned Soul Eater to me before. I never considered giving Soul Eater a chance, bro. It just didn't look like the type of anime that I watch type. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can hear me good, because I have been peeping that sometimes my audio be cutting out when I be talking. But yeah, bro, Soul Eater and Fire Force kind of being like a prequel, sequel kind of thing, I can see that.
The main character of Fire Force is the one that created the universe of Soul Eater. But anywho, we're not talking about...
The main character of Fire Force is the... What he said?
Character of Fire Force is the one that created the universe of Soul Eater. But anywho, we're not talking about Soul Eater here. We're here to show you what a huge mistake you have been doing lately if you haven't watched the series yet. One thing you should know is that I entered the series as skeptical as can be. And just like that, all the way from the intro of how Shinra saved Sister Iris, I was hooked, line, and sinker. And couldn't avert my eyes from the series from that moment on. One moment I was on episode 1, and the next I found that I binged the entire series in one
PC trying to... Y'all seen that chat? I don't know if y'all seen that message, bro. My PC trying to go dead on me. Hold on, man. My shit trying to go dead. They just told me I had about like 3 hours left, chat. They said I had about 3 hours left. I look, they talking about my PC is running low. I'm gonna have to get a new one, y'all. I'm gonna have to invest into a new one, man. Y'all see all these type of difficulties I'm running into just to try to make a reaction for y'all, man. Look at this shit, man. They don't love me. Multiple reactions that I had already got in the vault, man, that I can't even post because they talking about some copyright. But they YouTuber, they'll let them post it.
It was an endless chain of action, enjoyment, excitement. Honestly, at this point, I could just run out of words explaining just how good the show is and what a great character Shinra is. I mean, of course he is the main character and he has a lot of cliches to his character, but seriously, what shonen MC doesn't? Overall, watching this series was the best choice I took, and I don't regret it one bit. Coming up at number 9 is Grimgar of Ashes and Illusion. Now, we always take the isekai.
Never watched this, so I'm gonna be glad to, learn about it or get a few details about it.
Genre for granted here, dreaming those fancy dreams and legendary tales of ruling the world, killing.
Hey, no, they got the drip on, though. Hold on.
The Demon King, saving the kingdom, getting the girl, and most importantly, being a badass with broken powers, obviously.
Hey, why Brody look tough and why they got drip on? Like, this anime I'm definitely looking into.
However, we never took a minute to stop and think, well, what if it wasn't that? What if it was actually something that is just traumatizing, to say the least, and deadly at best? This is what this anime decided to do. It took the idea of isekai and told us the story from a side we never even cared to listen to, let alone know about. This anime decided to show us just how hard and honestly terrifying being stranded in an unknown world can be. Well, this is just how hard this creator went to show us the dark side of the isekai genre. And I gotta say, I didn't expect him to go this hard, and I love that he did. This anime is a first of its kind and deserves a rating of at least a 9 on Mao. You should really watch this anime, and trust me, you won't regret it one bit. Coming in at number 8 is Ao.
Definitely, what's that called? Again, y'all? Grimgar of Ashes Illusion. I'm gonna check that out.
Ashi. If you have watched my Blue Log video before, then you will realize that I am not that much of a fan of sports anime, and I don't really watch them a whole lot.
Is this another soccer anime? Because I heard Blue Lock is one that's good that I've been thinking about giving another chance too, man. But I'm not really, like he said, I'm not really a big fan on sports animes as well, man. So.
Until I had watched Blue Lock, that is, ever since that show came out, I realized just what a huge mistake I have been doing by depriving myself of such excitement and such an amazing adrenaline rush. So ever since then, I decided to watch one sports anime whenever I have the free time to do so, and squeeze it into my schedule. That is, so obviously busy. And just like Blue Lock, of course not as epic, Aoashi didn't disappoint one bit. Quite the contrary, actually. I enjoyed it, and this marks my second sports anime that I genuinely liked. The characters are quite enjoyable, and their mere presence on the screen pumps the adrenaline into my blood. The main character is quite the playmaker, however. He is the powerhouse of his team as he carries them all the way to the finals. They lost due to him being kicked out of the match for losing his temper, though. Now starting a new year in a new city, it is time to regain all the glory he lost with a team as skilled as him, if not even better. He needs to hustle now and show them why he's handpicked to be in their midst. Spoiler alert, he proves that he is in the right place. Coming
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension, and it basically...
Y'all are ruining
number 7 is Kimono
bro.
Jihen. In this world, certain creatures exist that we as humans don't acknowledge their existence, or at least aren't aware.
My bad, chat. I'm gonna get an ad blocker soon, bro.
Of their presence. Even though they are living right under our noses, these beings are called kimono. They are sometimes full-fledged beasts, and some other times look just like any other human, just hanging right around the corner. These are half-breeds, just like how our main character is half-human, half-ghoul. Kohachi Inugami, a detective.
Buddy thinks he's Kaneki. The minute I heard half ghoul, bro, you just gotta be original at that point. You know what I'm saying? The half ghoul king, or no, not the half ghoul, one-eyed ghoul. We all know who that is, bro. Kaneki wasn't a half ghoul, was it? No, he was a half ghoul, I think, chat. He was a half ghoul, I think, chat. Yeah, bro, like, be original.
That specializes in the occult is sent to a city to discover what was the reason behind the mysterious rotting and death of livestock. What he discovers, however, was beyond any comprehension. Thanks to teaming up with Kabane, he is introduced to the mysterious world of kimono and is thrust into the midst of its dangers head first. This is a series that I would like to call an underdog. Everyone just loves an underdog. Someone whom you expect to fail, fall, and burn, but opposed to all expectations succeeds and shows what they are truly made of, and that is why this series is on this list.
Yep, and that's the reason why I like animes that's like that, yo. I like animes, bro, where they downplay the main character so hard that they gotta teach him like that the main character gotta teach him like who the main character is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Black Clover, I think, was like that, bro. Where he started off with, you feel me, not having no type of magic power. You know, he was different from everybody else. You know, they did a good job with that, bro. They need to cut back out with Black Clover. But yeah, bro, I definitely like them type of animes.
Coming in at number 6, Ranking of Kings. This anime caught everyone off guard when it first was released. This anime stole the hearts of everyone and flipped the anime community upside down by how cute and adorable this character called Boji is. This anime introduced it. For everyone that already watched the series, I can already sense the head nod of approval to what I am saying. And for those who haven't watched the show yet, well, what the hell are you waiting for? This show has it all. Amazing plot, cool art style, charismatic and easily lovable characters, memorable intros and outros, much more. So what are you doing here? Go watch it. Coming in at number 5 is...
Buddy just wanted to throw in one of his favorite animes in here, bro. Like, let's come on. Like, bro, that shit looked trash, gang. I ain't even go, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, that looked trash, bro. Like, I ain't even, like...
High card. Who could have imagined that something as simple as a playing card could cause such destruction and chaos? Of course, I am talking about the power that lies within those high cards. 52 cards scattered across the world, granting their users limitless powers and out-of-this-world abilities, each card with its own unique effect and power. This is the story of a...
I'm not gonna cap y'all. I'll consider watching something like that too. No cap, bro. Like, that's a unique ability, bro. Like, I don't think y'all are hearing him. What'd he say? He's saying the card, like, everybody got, hold on. That's hard, bro.
Those high cards.
Look at his hand, bro. He had like the diamond symbol on his hand. I seen him, the other dude had like the heart. Bro, that's
52 cards scattered across the world, granting their users limitless powers and out of the...
Granting them limitless power, so they limited to their power.
This world abilities, each card with its own unique effect and power. This is the story.
Each card with their own unique and power, bro. Like, that is tough, bro. You're telling me everybody has a deck of cards. Everybody got a unique card that grants them a unique ability to and power, bro. That's tough, bro.
Story of a simple orphan trying to save the orphanage he lived in his entire life from bankruptcy. This kid called Finn is the main character of the series and the wielder of the 2 of Club's high card. His card is one of the 52 that he and 4 others are hunting down to collect once more under the rule of one king, all under the guise of an agency that sells cars. The animation is top-notch, characters look like something out of a K-pop video, and we all know that this will sit well.
He said something out of a K-pop video. The animation does look swell.
With the ladies. And in addition to all that, the series has 2 seasons to its name already, with a third one.
See that bullet animation? That went straight through his skin, getting that
just right above the horizon. Coming in at number 4 is Burn the Witch. This one-shot anime is one of the works of the infamous Tite Kubo, the one behind
my boy Tite Kubo. The one who made bleed. Man, you already know how I get, man, when they mention anything related to this series, anything related to that author of this series, anything related to him or this anime, bro. Y'all know I am all ears, bro. He did not, like, I just can't believe he just shouted out my boy TKQ, bro. Hold on, let's read.
Is Burn the Witch. This one-shot anime is one of the works of the infamous Tite
Burn the Witch. And that's crazy because I didn't even know, like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I didn't know that Tite Kubo made other animes besides Bleach. I knew he was like a, you know, in that field, but I didn't know he like made other animes besides Bleach, bro. But this is tough. The fact that he's shouting them out, he deserves all the credit. He deserves all the praise, man. This is a GOAT right here. The GOAT. Like, I can't explain it enough, bro. Like, this dude right here, just what he written, all what he did, illustrated, bro. It's like, I can't thank him enough, bro. Because what he did or what he made, the masterpiece he made changed my whole perspective on life. Literally, bro. Like, And like I said, every time I hear about anything related to the series, bro, anything related to him, I get like this, man. I'm sorry, but I'm unpaused. Sorry.
Kubo, the one behind one of the big three anime and the creator of the titular character Ichigo Kurosaki. As time passed, Bleach fell off the grid due to the illness Tite Kubo has suffered from in the past few years.
Man, don't even speak about it, bro. You ain't even had to bring that up, gang.
But as we all know, Bleach is now back stronger than ever.
Yes, because, man, y'all don't understand, bro. Being a Bleach fan, bro, when 1,000-Year Blood War wasn't even thought of at the time, and when everybody was like, oh, Bleach is blah, 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 and now it's back better than ever. Y'all heard him, chat? Come on, man.
With one of his best arcs to date. However, yet another creation of his, and one that deserves praise more than it actually is getting, and in just 3 episodes, just 3, he was able to prove once more to everyone what one of the big 3 mangaka is capable of. The best part of the entire show is the fact that it is canon and ties back to the universe of Bleach. This means—
What? I'm definitely watching this. I'm watching this tonight. It ties to Bleach. And no, I'm watching this tonight.
The best part of the entire show is the fact that it is canon and ties back to the universe of Bleach. This means 2 things. 1, the series won't stop at only 3 episodes, and 2, this show might just be as good as its predecessor. Coming in at number 3.
Wow, bro. So he's saying just in 3 episodes, those 3 episodes, I'm guessing, reached the top of the charts to the point where, you know, he made a video about it, bro. Like, I never even knew Tite Kubo made other animes, bro. And like I said, I don't really be, you know what I'm saying, on other people's lifestyles like that. You know what I'm saying? I have a life as well, bro, but it's like, dog, that's crazy, bro. Tite Kubo, bro, making a whole nother anime. And it's look like he coming out strong again. He letting people know, dude. He letting people know, because everybody used to try to talk down, try to talk bad about him, man. And he was going through that sickness, bro. I just feel for him, bro. It's crazy, man.
3 is Darwin's Game. This is what happens when you give random people superpowers and trap them in a death game to find who is the best assassin of them all. Darwin's Game isn't one of those big IQ or crazy plot twist kind of anime, but one thing it is amazing at is it's awesome at an action perspective, of course. Ever watched the movie Nerve? Well, Darwin's Game is close to it, thanks to an unknown app. People end up trapped in this game fighting to survive while being granted awesome powers in return. Some that are battle-oriented and others not too much. For example, there is the ability to tell truth from lies. In such a game, when the stakes are highest, it is good to know who truly is an ally and who is just there to stab you in the back when the first chance introduces itself. However, when it comes to combat, this ability is practically useless, opposed to water and ice bending or even pyromancy. The main character, however, got the best ability an assassin can ask for. Just like Emiyashiro from Fate, he is able to conjure weapons out of thin air as long as he understands their composition, how they work, and held it in his hand at least once before. However, he can't replicate crazy complicated stuff like phones or computers. For most of the show, he sticks to guns, grenades, and blades mostly, prompting him the potential to become the strongest.
That's hard, though. Having an anime that don't got a lot of powers and all that extra stuff, having an anime that's like human-oriented, you know, I feel like them type of animes, bro, it brings more of the vibe. It brings more of, like, you know, reality to it a little bit. If that makes
assassin ever, if he wasn't such a peace-loving person. Instead, he creates a clan to end the game and find the sick deviant mastermind behind it. Even though the show is a death game, the themes it has are a bit more lighthearted than normal death games that usually promote doom and gloom atmospheres. Nonetheless, it was quite fun to watch. Coming in at number 2 is My Happy Marriage. Hello and welcome everyone to the Japanese version of Cinderella Retold. This is the story of a child born from an unwanted arranged wedding, neglected, treated as a maid, and hated by her own family. It's a tale of self-discovery, self-worth, and self-love. In this series, Mio is treated like dirt by her family, her entire life. Whether it was her sister, stepmother, father, Mio never had a break and always had a tough time because of those 3. And their best way to make her life a miserable—
I can just tell, bro. Bro, let's go back.
And always had a tough time because of those.
I can just tell. If I'm watching this anime, I'm gonna hate her. Just look at her face. Just look at her face. I can tell I'm gonna hate her in the show. And look at her face right here. They both got these little faces. Like, what is y'all doing all that for, bro? Y'all are looking at y'all own flesh and blood like that. Y'all acting like y'all. Let me just chill, bro.
3. And their best way to make her life a miserable living hell? Well, that was to marry her to someone that she does not know. But it is someone that many of his past fiancés had escaped from and ran far, far away from. Just what
That's weird, bro.
kind of monster is
They try to make her be married with somebody else. That's
that guy really? Well, to your and Mio's surprise, the guy was actually dashingly handsome, well-mannered, caring, and loving towards.
It don't matter, bro. Like and like this actually happens in real life, bro, where you got like family members that try to put you on with other dudes or other females. You know what I'm saying? That, and then it's like they be like, "Oh, I'm looking out for your best interests, and I think he's a great guy, and this and that." And bro, that's not y'all jobs, bro. If a female or if a guy want to talk to whoever they want to talk to, bro, let them. That's not your job. Like,
this anime is all but this woman's journey into self-actualization and self-love. It is wholesome, cool-flowing, and has wonderful animation. And that alone is reason enough for you guys to check it out. But be warned, it'll make you want a girlfriend afterwards.
Animation is not gonna want me to watch the anime, bro. If it don't have good plot, I don't care if the animation is beautiful or not. It's not gonna make me just sit at the screen like these. No, bro. I need some type of action game, some type of plot twist. I don't care, man. But this type of anime, bro, I'm not gonna hate on it, but it's like the type of anime I'm probably not gonna watch.
And number 1 goes to Ninja Kamui. Honestly, the fact that Joe Logan is voiced by the legendary Kenjiro Tsuda is more than enough reason for me to watch this series and fall in love with it. However, that's speaking for me. And since some of you require more persuasion, I am here to explain to you why this series is at number 1, and just why it was a privilege to watch it, to say the least. The series takes place in the 21st century, with the lead main character being someone that got tired of all the bloodshed and killing his organization has made him commit. The unforgivable crimes that Joe had committed finally took a toll on him and forced him to leave everything behind, escape with his family to America, and start a new life from scratch. Sadly, this life of his in seclusion is torn to shreds as his family dies right in front of him at the hands of his old organization, a mistake that they will soon learn the consequences of and suffer from dearly. Honestly, the whole concept of a ninja in the 21st century is enough to sell me on this anime, and I bet that some of you are already debating whether to watch the show or not. So just let me tell you this, watching this show was one of the best things I did, and it will definitely be something you won't grow to regret anytime soon. With that said, we conclude our list of the top 10 anime that I am glad I gave a chance, in hopes that you guys also check.
Well, man, that's gonna be the end of that video, man. Which one out of them videos, man, out of all them animes, y'all think y'all fuck with the most? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It gotta be, let me see, where was it at? It gotta be this one right here, Grimgar of Ashes Illusion. And it gotta be, let me see. I'll watch something like this, Kimono Jin, and what was the other one? It was this one, the High Card. High Card and Grimgar of Ashes of Illusion. That was probably the best ones that I think I'm definitely gonna consider watching. Oh yeah, and whatchamacallit? What's it called? Burn the Witch. That's another one that I'm gonna definitely watch tonight, bro. Cause I didn't even know. I think I heard about. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think I did hear about Tite Kubo coming out with a new series or a whole different series than Bleach. But like I said, I never really looked too into it. I didn't even know they started animating it yet. I just thought like they was writing it, you know. So I'm definitely going to tune in to that one for sure. But out of all these animes, man, which one of y'all think y'all fuck with the most, man? And just let me know, y'all. What kind of videos y'all want? You know what I'm saying, man? I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. And yeah.